Right, welcome back everyone to an arm day. What was the last lift that you guys saw? I believe it was chest. I think was it chest? I can't remember. I think it was chest. Yesterday I done a back day. It was Monday night. I didn't make a video. It was just one of those where I had football in the evening, and I can't lie. I just wanted to get the workout done because I do love making these videos, of course. But here and there, I just want to just do the workout by myself, just fully be in the zone. So I had a great back day yesterday, to be fair. I might post a picture now of last night's pump. I don't know. And yeah, just now, unsuccessful trip to the car wash. Literally drove like 25 minutes to this car wash. Basically it's a petrol station, right? And you can wash your car there as well by yourself. It's like a really cool jet wash and all these features. It's like £3 or something, literally nothing. Turns out they shot at 8:30, so that was a bit of a bummer. Drove there all the way for no reason. But yeah, we are here now. Just done it all in one trip. So tomorrow, this car, I just need to take it for a wash now. It's been a while. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Today it was 31 degrees in London. It was honestly so hot. I felt like I was back in Milan. Back on holiday. It was 36 during the day, so that was honestly unbearable. But yeah, today we got arms. Not much, to be honest, to say aside from that. Buys, tries, going back and forwards between sets, and that is pretty much it. Last week we started with tries, I think, so potentially start off with buys this week. I'll see what I'm feeling. I'm going to go warm up, pre-workout taken, nothing else to be said. Let's get in the gym. You guys will know by now, my favourite way to start off buys, Dream Preach Goal. This one just feels so good every time I do it. Especially as an opening exercise, I mean, you just get pretty much an instant pump. And yeah, you can really control the movements, and that's one of the main benefits. I think you get that steadiness with easy bar when you do Preach Curls on that. You can move around a little bit here, stable, secure, really focus on getting form right, which I think in the beginning as your opening sets, that's what I like to go for. Swinging reps where form sort of goes out the window. I am open to that, but closer towards the end of the workout. Yeah, here, let's go for 3 quality sets. 3 grappling sets. I always like to make the last one a rest pause or a drop set. It's just so simple in this machine, like I say, with the stability that you get. Yeah, but I was definitely feeling pumped already. Let's move over to tries. I'm not sure if you guys can see behind me because I've got the cinematic feature on, but there is something very interesting going on in the gym. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what, but I have a feeling it's to do with the leak system, because there's so many leaks in this gym, like always, and it's sort of all over the place. So I think that's what they're trying to fix, but I don't know. Yeah, they're in the ceiling somewhere. Anyway, we've got some tri extensions to do. I started with overhead extensions for the first time in ages for tries, and those felt really good. However, I want to switch it up again. I want to start with these, but rather than doing 3 sets now, I think I'm going to go for 2 and get 1 set of overheads. So there'll still be 3 sets of tries now, but 2 push downs, 1 set of overheads, just so I still get 3 sets of tries to match the buys. Because yeah, I do want to focus a little bit more on those overheads because they felt really, really good last time around. Anyways, let's get into that one. Right, very light squeeze focus sets here. Yeah, I'm just go for one more. This felt super good, and a couple of good positive notes. A, you may have noticed I don't have my strap on. That just sounds so suspect. Pause. But yeah, I don't have my elbow. Let's just call it sleeve on. Because yeah, I think for arms I don't really need it. For back and for chest days, for the heavy compound movements, I definitely want to keep it on. But when I'm doing isolation moves like this, I don't think I need it. And increase weight there for those overheads for the first time. Almost, not yet. Couple pins off what I had for peak block, but those felt great. We'll come back to them. I'm going to stay right here and get some Bayesian curls, I think. Potentially Spiderman curls. So I've not done those for a while. I'll see. One out of 2. Right, I've actually already done 1 set because I've not done these for so long. So we do the Bayesian curls. I wanted to switch it up today. I had to just remind myself of the form. Yeah, I've done 1 set. I think I got it again. Main thing here is you're going to be far enough from the cables to let your buys fully extend, and that's pretty much it. So let's go for 1 set. Okay, honestly, I might have to start throwing these in a little bit more often because those felt super good. And I mean, also one of the side benefits is you're doing both arms at once, so then have to do one then the other. But yeah, it's all really good. Like I say, back over to tries. Yeah, to go for 2 more overhead extensions. So I really want to start getting more volume in for this exercise. I feel like it's probably the best one for tries in general. I think I always get the best burn and pump whilst doing these. So yeah, we'll be 3 sets in total. Like I say, we've already done 1 as part of the opening try movements. So yeah, I think we'll just go for 2 more. Yeah, I can't lie. Even just looking down now, my arms are feeling super pumped. A little cheeky mid-workout pump check. Who says no? In between sets, like always as well, I'm getting my forearm curls in. Yeah, you guys know the drill by now for that. Saves me time from having to do forearms right at the very end. And yeah, when you're on a cable, it's as easy as moving a handle there. But like I say, arms are definitely already feeling pumped. And to be honest, we don't really have too much volume left because yeah, for buys, I'm just gonna go for some sort of finisher. And after the overheads, we'll do the same. But yeah, like I always say, forearms, yeah, just get them in between your sets whenever you're on the cables. And this is by far my favorite forearm exercise. In the beginning, it may feel a little bit weird, like you won't really know what you're doing, but once you start developing that mind-muscle connection with your forearms, it burns super good. So yeah. I think I've done like 6 sets of these already. In total, will probably be like 7. We'll do one more, I think, after this. Yeah, let's get another overhead set in. Okay, rather than going over to the dumbbell rack, which is where I want to finish off buys with, and I'm coming all the way back to finish off tries. We're just going to do tries first. Simple superset, push downs to tri-rep extensions like I do so often to finish tries. I feel like it's a perfect finisher. Super lightweight for the extensions because they really start to burn after like 5 reps. And here, yeah, just heavy. Leave it all out there really. Can't emphasize how good this feels as a finisher. Honestly, first 5 reps, so easy. And you hit a brick wall. I say it every time, but until you try it for yourself, you won't really understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, tries are done. I'm feeling completely cooked right now. Let's go over to the dumbbells, finish off buys. Okay, I brought the dumbbells over here just so that as soon as we finish, pump check, main mirror room. There's a few more people, but here there's no one. So, brought the dumbbells here. For that reason, we're going to go for a rest pause set rather than a drop set, which is what I was planning initially. It's because I can't be bothered to be bringing 2 sets of dumbbells over. So we've got the one, and let's finish off by strong here. All right, we are done. Let me quickly change the camera mode before we continue. Okay, like I said at the very start of the workout when we were doing those preach curls, I'm happy to be doing swinging sets later on in the workout, which that last little drop set definitely was when I went on to those hammer curls. Like I say, we're not at the very end and you'll just finish off, and you just want to get as much of the pump as possible. Fatigue the buys as much as you can. Don't really worry too much about form. Obviously, don't be stupid and injure yourself. I like to always do that. Finish off that way, swinging a little bit. Anyways, let's run through a few poses, and we'll go shirtless as well. But let's see. Gonna just move this up so I can actually see myself as well. But already there. I mean, the veins are starting to seriously pop. Even though, having said that, I'm not gonna get much leaner than this. This is the last week of the cut. Obviously, in an ideal world, I would be even leaner, but there's no point in being super shredded when I'm not even massive like that yet. So, I mean, the definition is definitely a lot more evident now than when it was when you look back to the bulking days. I'm very happy with that. Like I said, just do the same ones. I mean, just that pose. So I mean about the lats coming through, they make every arm day look even cooler. Tries likewise. One more. Right. Very good arm day. I've got some core work today and some cardio to finish up on, like always, for you guys. I'll see you on the treadmill. Alright, crunch is done. Time to finish up on here. Yeah, probably go for half an hour today, a little bit on the earlier side. Workout done, and it's just hit 11:10, so yeah, be out of here 1:45. That's fine by me. That may have been, now that I'm thinking about it, the final arm day on the cut. And this is my reasoning. Today's Tuesday, and we've got arms. Wednesday, so tomorrow, legs. Thursday, chest and shoulders. Friday is an off day because I'm going out for my birthday. My birthday is next week on a Tuesday, I think. I don't even know. We're going out on a Friday. So Friday's an off day, and now I've just lost count. So today, arms. Wednesday, legs. Thursday, chest, shoulders. Friday, rest. Saturday, back. Sunday would be arms. The thing is, do I continue to cut after my birthday? Because I know there is going to be some drinking involved, that is for sure. I don't know, I'll see. I might extend it so that the final day of the cut will be an arm day. I feel like that would be pretty cool. So you know what, this will probably be the penultimate arm day. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sad this cut's come to an end. I've been enjoying getting leaner, seeing the definition, but as I mentioned, as much as I would like to see myself even leaner, even more shredded, I don't think there's any point. It's short-term gains over the long-term sacrifice, if that makes sense. I don't know if I've worded that properly, because, well, short-term benefit for long-term, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'll be sure satisfied in the short term if I keep cutting for like another 2 weeks. However, in the long term, those extra 2 weeks could be, you know, already used for the start of the lean bulk, which ultimately I need to do because I want to get bigger. All cool being lean and shredded, but at my size, I'm not as big, anywhere as big as I want to be. And this is sort of, you know, the gym trap. That you're never really satisfied with how big you are. But yeah, because the plan is, like I say, if I was to keep cutting, I'd be more shredded, more lean, but still relatively small. Relatively, I say that. Of course, still, like, compared to, you know, when I first started going to the gym, if I was to look at my physique now, I'd be like, damn, I'm happy. Like, I've made very good progress, but once you start working out and you keep getting those lifts in, yeah, you just want more and more. It's a bit greedy, but yeah, you can never be satisfied. You always want to be pushing yourself harder. So, like I say, the final week of the cut, the penultimate arm day done. So we've only got one arm day left, which actually means we've only got one lift of each left. Like I'm waffling so much. I've got, yeah, legs one more time, chest, back, all that, just one more time left before we start the lean bulk. So these next 4 pump checks I'm going to get across the rest of the week will be the leanest pump checks that I'll have in a very long time. And by the way, guys, how am I meant to compete? Me and my iPhone and as a whole camera crew. Someone else is filming content there. It's a bit crazy. How can I compete? That's alright, it's alright. Humble beginnings, camera, one day. But yeah, being lean has been fun. I'm saying it as if it's the end now. So I've got those last few days to go. But then on the flip side, I'm also excited to start throwing heavy shit around, heavy weight. Start getting stronger, start getting bigger. The worst phase is always, I think, the first like month when you start a cut, and the first month when you start like a lean bulk, because now obviously I'm just going to be sort of not noticing too much of a difference other than getting leaner. I'm just going to be getting slowly, and that is because I'm doing a lean bulk, slowly bigger. I'm not really going to be noticing much changes. The only
place where I feel like I'll be noticing changes in my lifts, but I'm excited for that, you know. Start to get stronger, start to push that heavy weight around, like I say. Yeah, it's the final week. I've been playing around with the calories a little bit. Some days even as low as 1.7k, as I in like the last week or so, as I know, like this is the last stretch. And I was considering doing a super aggressive cut this week, actually like 1,300 calories. But like I say, I don't think there's much point if the lean bulk is pretty much imminent. So I'll be saving those type of cuts, those super aggressive, those, you know, sub 10% body fat cuts for when I get bigger. So probably, you know, next year, once I've put on some size and I'm more satisfied with how big I am. Yeah, nothing much else to say really, apart from it was a great arm day. Maybe I should have worn that sleeve because my elbow is feeling a little bit tender right now. However, we've got legs tomorrow, so not the end of the world. I feel good enough for that chest session on Thursday, and that's pretty much it. Weight wise, fluctuating in the 79s. I think 79.6 kg today, which is still, you know, more weight. I've lost more weight than I thought I would have at the start of the cut. I was expecting myself to get down to like 82 kg from 89.5, go down to the 79s, which is it's pretty cool. And, you know, I feel like I would definitely do like a summarizing cut talk on that last arm day on the Sunday night, where I'll talk about, you know, just in general all of the stuff about the cut. But yeah, like I say, it's been fun, but it is almost time to start eating again, start eating big. And I know I'm treating myself to a nice meal on actually probably not on my birthday, because I'll still be part of the cut, but then again I'll be drinking. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices in life, you know. But I know that Monday I'm treating myself to a Lebanese grill. That is my plan. Get some grilled chicken and chips. Usually, when I start this cut, I did get it, I think twice. Both times I got rice. That's when I was still on like 3,000 calories. But now, that obviously 1.9k, I can't be affording to have chips. I had rice a few times. But now, yeah, like I say, once I start a lean bulk, I think I'm going to treat myself to a nice big meal. So I've had basically, apart from being on holiday, 0 cheat meals at home. 0. The temptation has been there so many times, but all I know is that I would have regretted it an hour later and felt like shit. And yeah, that's just that mental toughness. But it's good I've shown myself I can do it, you know. So when I do cut down, like I say, in who knows how long, maybe the next cut will be in like 4 months, 5 months, who knows, probably around New Year's. Then yeah, like I say, I've proven to myself that I can restrict my calories, I can stay disciplined, and I don't cheat on my diet, and just staying consistent. That is the most important thing. Yeah, that's what I've got. Thank you guys, like always, for watching. Crazy arm day, like always. I've got 18 more minutes of this walking. We're going to put on a Samsung video, and I'll see you for legs tomorrow.